Hey, welcome back. We are starting Module 3. So Module 3 is going to be where we're finally getting into the individual essential oils. So kind of exciting, change of pace. It's going to be a little something for me to figure out too with writing on the whiteboard to write down the main points of the oils and then readjusting the camera to be back onto me. So I apologize for any clunkiness in that department. Yeah, I don't really see a way around it. And so for Module 3, you're going to want to have your Materia Medica with you. So if you don't have that with you right now, go ahead and pause and get it and return to this. We're going to be covering individual oils for exterior wind invasions. So the categories, we're going to go over oils, individual oils from the categories of cool release exterior, warm release exterior, resolve phlegm, stop cough, and toxic heat. And note before we get too far into covering the individual oils, we talked about before how each oil is in several categories. So when we're first starting out with the exterior wind invasions and covering the individual oils, we're going to go through in detail each oil. And we're going to talk about aspects of it, of those oils that don't necessarily relate to exterior invasions. And then when we move forward, to cover other types of conditions, we'll bring some of these oils back up and just generally and point out how they relate to the specific condition that we're talking about then. So like when we talk about digestive oils, we will have already talked about peppermint from the cool release exterior aspect and have covered peppermint in depth. So when we touch back on peppermint, when we're talking about digestive conditions, we'll just tune back into the relevant information that applies to digestive conditions. And there's a few different ways to teach the individual oils. One way is just to plow through the Materia Medica, page 1, back through to the end. And that can be an effective way to learn it, and then you apply it out to other conditions in the future. But I think doing it by sort of condition groups, that it's going to be more useful. I think you'll learn the oils in a deeper way, because we'll be talking about use and application all the way through as we go along. And so like I said, we're going to start out with exterior wind invasions, and you're going to want to have your Materia Medica, and that will be Module 3.